The Raiders rehire defensive coordinator Patrick Graham. A great move by the Raiders. Patrick Graham uses a mix of aggressive blitzing and multiple defensive fronts to create confusion. Patrick Graham focuses on limiting big plays and using man coverage schemes to force offenses into making quick decisions by disrupting the rhythm of the offense through pressure. Here is a short interview of Patrick Graham describing his defensive philosophy. Stay tuned. Chip Kelly may be the savior of Al Davis's Raiders and the Allegiants. He may be the solution to restore the black hole to prominence at Allegiant Stadium. He is being paired with Pete Carroll and Patrick Graham. Those two Raider styles will be discussed in a later video. The focal point of this brief discussion will be on Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly offenses have been known for their fast pace, spread formations, and wide splits to attack defenses horizontally. Chip Kelly uses no huddle to keep defenses off balance. His play calling style incorporates zone read runs and option read runs and passes. Upon research, Kelly briefly gives his take on his offensive thought process in an interview with Joel Klatt. Stay tuned.
I think, the scheme is always based on the people. So, again, the people are going to be different. You could try to, everybody's going to do it. They're going to try to look at a body type and try to say, oh, this guy's like this guy they use, and this guy's like this guy they use, which is fine. But the scheme is going to be based on the people. And until I get to know the people here, I don't want to speak for those guys. I haven't really met everybody there. But, in terms of just the scheme will be reflective of the people and what's needed for that game plan. But you can anticipate it being multiple, if that makes sense. People ask 4-3-3-4. I say yes. So I answer to both of them. So you can say 2-4, yes. 3-3-5, yes. Whatever number however you want to rearrange the front seven, the whole 11, yes. And we'll see what happens.
And it's funny you mentioned that because at head coach Joe Judge's press conference, he talked about customizing the defensive scheme and things as basic as the front, week to week based on your opponent. So as someone that's going to be teaching this from week to week, what are the challenges to having a variable defense each week based on your opponent?
See, no matter what, in terms of the structure of the defense, in my opinion, this is my opinion, in terms of the structure of the defense, whether it's, 3-4, 4-3, 4-2, if you're talking about nickel, 4-2-5, whatever you want to look at, it comes down to the fundamentals. In terms of stopping the run, you're setting the edge, building the wall. So it doesn't matter how the people are lined up. When the ball snaps, we got to build a wall. We got to make sure we got a good edge. You can set an edge from a 3-4. You can set an edge from a 4-3. Passing game, you got to make sure you're playing your leverage. So whether it's cover 1, 3, 2, whatever it may be, we could play that out of all those groupings. We got to win our leverage and defend the deep part of the field. And then after that, you got to tackle. So, again, is it hard to teach that? Not if you start with the fundamentals. If everybody understands the fundamental, what we're trying to do and who we're trying to take away, then how we deploy the guys in terms of the structure of the defense, not irrelevant, but, we can figure that out. Because you got to give the guys credit. They do a good job. You got to think about how much information they gather in 1 week for one opponent. Then Sunday's over, they have to wipe that clean and get ready for another opponent, still knowing that the tendency for whatever it was they got is for a different opponent. You got to give these guys credit. They could get that done.